have a Facebook page? Okay, and do you ever use it with your students? Okay, I'm going to tell you, I guess I'm here to tell you that that's not something you should be afraid of. I'm not going to tell you that Facebook is great and you should do it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you that Facebook can be useful. And so if you want to use it, you go ahead and try it. So, and do we have lots of clicks here. Okay, so the first thing I use Facebook to do is give students a model of how they should speak. And I think that's important. I believe in a lot of modeling, and I think that they want to be able to listen to me to hear how I say things. And if you have students who are headed to conferences, or if you have TAs who need to be able to explain something a very certain way in the recitation, you can record it for your grad students, send it to them, and hope that they then give it back to the students in the same way that you would give it to them. All right. And then the third one would be, I think when I've done with my students, even students who weren't in my pronunciation class, they are getting ready to go to conferences and they say, hey, how would I pronounce this word? How do I say this phrase? And I'll just record it for them real quick and send it to them, and they can practice it before they get to the conference. Okay, so how would it look on Facebook? So this would be your Facebook page, and really, go ahead. You just, you have to be friends with your students, and that might not be something you're comfortable with, but if you, they won't have any sense of filter for what they put on, but you can filter yourself pretty well, so you don't have to worry about it. Be careful, especially right after Halloween, when they start posting their Halloween pictures, which are not good. Okay, so then all you do is you start to compose a message, and then there's this little add video tab down here that you can click, and it finds your webcam, and you just make a simple little, I don't know, up to a minute or two long video, and you can preview it before you send it, and then you send it to them. And then they can send videos back to you. So if you want to hear how they're saying things and how well they're progressing, you can use it to gauge what they're doing as well. Now, this is another way you can make a podcast pretty quickly. This is called Photo Booth. It's on the Macintosh. It's built in. There's a built-in webcam when you have a MacBook. And at least for me, when I do pronunciation, it focuses very clousely on the face and mouth, although if you don't want it to, you can back away from the computer a little bit. Another interesting thing that I end up doing, lots of times I have my cat jumps on my lap when I'm doing my recording, and the students love that. They like to see who we are as people, and they see my prayer flags in the back of my office, so they learn a little bit about me and who I am. And when you can go back, actually. And all of these, I use this not only to upload things to the internet and create podcasts, but when I do a tutorial with a student, I make little video clips, and then it's very easy to put these little video clips onto the student's flash drive. So after you've had a meeting with a student, the students aren't going to be taking that many notes. You can take a little video of what you're talking about, and then they can leave the meeting with a video record of what you did, talked about, and exactly the way you said things. If you go ahead and click that. If you do want to podcast it, not just to an individual student, but make it available to your whole class. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. All right, so that's the way it would look. You all have some web space through the university, and you just put it online. And that's that is a podcast. If you ever wondered, well, what is it, and how do I do it? That's how you do it. It's that simple. You just upload those little clips. And then finally, one sort of little bonus technology that they might try is this is a program called Audacity. It's free. Google, download Audacity. And that is the spectrogram of what I just said. So they play the podcast, they go to Audacity, click record, play the podcast, and then it records the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. And so they can visualize it. They can see what it looks like, the different sounds, and then they can record one right underneath it, and they can compare the two of them and see if the sounds they're making are like the sounds you're making. Thank you very much.